All right, welcome back. This is two on the day, I do believe. Yep. We have 1,150 days left to the next halving, and we're on a roll. So, before I even really get into it, this is not financial advice. Yeah. So take it with a grain of salt. Um, Trying to get into a little bit of my due diligence in research. And I've used the Meteora platform to provide liquidity or however you want to, farm or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, to provide liquidity for various token launches. Trump one was one, and that was pretty good until it wasn't. And yeah, and various other projects really do come through that platform that you can provide liquidity to. That yeah, I can get into. I can keep on going. It's a long explanation on how that thing works. And then even then, I'm only probably scratching the surface of what I explained. But anyway, Solana is based on the Solana ecosystem. It's out of there, and now it's starting to get some real controversy going on because people are launching these meme coins and they're using this platform, and honestly, they're not doing it. They're getting caught doing some nonsense, some nonsense. Early selling, insider trading. You have a president of a country. Basically, they have like launched a meme coin that went belly up, went through Meteora, and now the big stink. Solana's down on it, considerably, because Solana usually holds strong. But this is one of the reasons I do believe that it is depressed today, as the whole market is. So. But you have co-founder Ben Chow steps down, and this article is pretty good. It's just basically saying that um, and there was a video leaked that basically Ben and another person um, gave some information up. You got the Millennia coin in there, and mentioned about other coins. So it's just starting to turn to stink, and basically, you know, after knowing that he made a mistake, he decided to step down and whatnot. So I mean, it sucks, man. It really does suck because here's that article here. I can. This is for my records later too. You know. So despite these revelations, Meow firmly believes that Chow was not financially complicit in wrongdoing. However, he acknowledged that the controversy had damaged Meteor's reputation, necessitating leadership change. So I mean, like that makes sense. And here's right before that. Chow seemingly shocked, responded, "I feel so sick because I gave him Melania." And I'm reading this backwards. I enabled a guy that should not have been enabled. I'm going to have to step down. I'm going to have to quit. And that's nowadays. I think that's the right choice. It's just too much going on. It's not saying that the dude's not going to find anything. I'm sure that's mistaken. But think about it. So much controversy over these meme coins is just screaming for legislation. Screaming. I don't know if these people are making these dumb mistakes on their own. Like, people make mistakes on out there all the time, but I'm not sure if the media is just focusing on this. So they can, for a broader thing when the coin legislation, crypto legislation really gets off the ground. Because it seems like they're really honing in on these meme coins right now. And they are really picking some good shots. They are getting some good shots in. I mean, I can't even say they're not. You got the president of the country. You got this president's doing it. His wife's doing it. The first lady. You got the barstool dude talking about it constantly. You got these rug pulls going. The hot tour girl and all that. I'm like, man, this is really like heating up. This is heating up hardcore. So you got that going on. So unfortunately, um, this type of stuff is why you should not really take financial advice off as personal on YouTube. I mean, even though I'm on here, believe me, I got some stories, and this is pretty much a testament of what I've been going through throughout this having phase that I'm focusing on. So man, it's a doozy. And the more I get into it, the more I find out that if you find a project to stick to it, follow it through the news. If nothing has changed, then you should be good to go. You should be good to go with your conviction in there. For me, it's like, hey, Sui as an example, it's down. But has anything changed? No. No scandals on any rug pulls or anything? No. No presidents buying. No. So it's kind of cool there. I mean, that's an example. So like, am I going to pull my stuff out of the ecosystem over a Sui? No, because nothing has changed. Because I've read it and I'm doing my due diligence. So that's how I like to project it. So if you see me doing anything, please don't. Because comes on, I'm in the DeFi and stuff like that. I do move around a lot. I do. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to make sure that I record this. Anytime I see something of any significance that screams legislation, I'm going to like probably cover it because people do get hurt in these spaces. And I mean, believe me, like you have a lot of influencers out there, they'll shill a coin to you, man, buy this, buy that, or they unconsciously shill coins to you or projects. Not saying that they're doing it purposely. They're trying to do whatever it is they feel they need to do. But then it starts to become catchy. Then you start, getting down that rabbit hole. Save yourself the rabbit hole. Don't even worry about the rabbit hole. The rabbit hole will always be there, and you're not late to your project. Believe me, it will come back down to a nice price. It may not come back down to the original price you wanted to get it at, but believe me, it can come down to a price that is really reasonable for you to jump in at. And even then, that is not a rush because I'm sure it'll be back down to another reasonable price. Some people will get you to think, oh, it'll never return. Yeah, sometimes that's the case for like maybe Bitcoin, you know. But for the other ones, look, you're not too late. Some of these things I've seen like round trip almost like a couple times, like from where I saw them at initially, like over a year ago till like now, over just the little pettiest news, or just keeps dragging it down. So yeah, I'm not in the rush for anything. Like it's gonna stay down. It's gonna go down. It's gonna go up. I'm not even. If it goes up, sell it. That is my advice to you. Do not look at it. Do not fascinate. If you see it going up, you double or triple your money, man, sell that thing and just make that your lesson. If it keeps going up, just say, hey, well, you know what? I learned a lesson. You know, pity that you made some money off of that lesson. So that's my advice out there to you. Take your time, ask a lot of questions, stay out of those. If anybody's trying to sell you something on YouTube, like like a coin saying this is a product, just don't even bother because they got alternative motives. That's all. So and that's it.